A7IV, let's talk about it. Hello YouTubers, Mike here. Today's video is going to be a super short video of me showing the unboxing of the A7IV and also just my thoughts when I first held the camera in my hands. So those of you who don't know me, I had the A7 III and now currently I'm using the A7R4. And a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about will be comparing those two cameras to the A7 IV. Right out of the box you get the manual, which got a little bit more thinner. Seems like they're going more digital these days. And they included the actual power cable and the power adapter this time, because on A7 III a lot of people complained that they didn't include anything to charge the camera with, so they're unhappy, but this time they actually added, which is a good thing. The Z battery is awesome, obviously you get one. And also they include the strap, which I never use, so it's probably gonna stay in the box forever. And the Sony A7IV. And because of my fear of damaging the camera LCD screen, I always slap on a screen protector. So I'm putting it on right out of the box. So I was kind of worried about if this LCD protector is going to affect my touch ability of the camera, but everything worked fine. And also I was kind of concerned if the thickness of the LCD protector is going to get in the way of me closing it, but it seems like it's fine. So those of you who are wondering which screen protector I got, I'll link the Amazon link down in the description. Okay, so let's talk about my first thought about the A7IV. The biggest improvement I think over coming from A7 III is the ergonomics. The grip is definitely more comfortable and it fits more on your hand. So when I had the A7 III, I didn't have any place for my pinky to sit on, but this time definitely the grip is awesome. But I think this thing is a little bit more thicker compared to my A7R4. And the weight is pretty similar too. One thing I can definitely notice is where you put your thumb. This part is a little bit more pronounced. It sticks out a little bit more just for better grip, it seems like. And the finish and everything, it has a good matte finish. Pretty much similar with the Sony A7IV or A7R4. These names. Because this is a cheaper camera compared to the R4 and S3, I thought they're gonna put some lower grade buttons, but surprisingly all the buttons are I think it's the same as the A7R4 or S3. All the buttons feels nice, very high quality. It gives you good textile feedback. So it's a good thing that Sony didn't cheap out on us. So everything seems very solid as a whole camera. So one thing that I was very worried about when I first got this camera was this flip out screen, because I heard from my friends who had like A7S III, when they first got it, this articulating screen, it was very wobbly, but it seems like Sony fixed it now because it is very firm, stiff, no wobbling. And another thing that is this camera is different from the S3 or the R4 is it actually has a switch dial that you can go from stills to movies and S&Q. I thought I was going to like it. Maybe I'm not used to it yet, or it's just my short stumpy fingers where I can't reach. You actually have to reach for the lock here and then push it in and then turn it. You have to be very precise on which mode that you are going to go in, because if you slide it a little bit too much, you'll jump the movie mode and go straight to S&Q. It's something that I'll probably have to get used to with this motion, but doesn't feel so, quick. For me at least. Another thing that Sony A7 III had was this wobbly, what do you call this, hinge. They actually improved it by making it a little bit more stiff, but obviously I'm probably gonna take this out for something else. Oh, and I'm coming from the older Sony menu, so I have to get used to the new menu. A lot of people complained about Sony menu, but I think it's all personal preference, I guess. I just got used to it now. It seems that one is more familiar to me than the new one. But I am definitely going to change some settings straight out of the box for my use. So stay tuned if you guys want to see that video later down the road. But overall, this camera seems solid. Yes, they increased the price by 500, but I think it's totally worth it for, you know, all the stuff that they improved. So that's it for me today. I hope you guys liked my video. If you guys did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more content related to Sony A7 IV or any other camera related stuff, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys later.